Oi, how's it going, dudes and dudettes? Name's FOXSOL. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some more WutheringWaves content right here on the channel. And I am sitting on something, so give me a second here. Let me pull this shit out my ass. And that would be a Luigi that my son put in my fucking chair. Oh boy. Hopefully you guys are having a good one. I just had Luigi shoved up my ass. So, in any case scenario, in today's video, we're going to be discussing team building in this game and basically just a simplified version of what you should be focusing on, especially if you're going out of your way over here to start working on the Tower of Adversary to where you need basically 3 teams to complete this. Well, gotcha, baby. Let's go ahead and talk about it. All right, we're going to transport ourselves over here. We're going to make a quick little walk while we discuss this. So in team building in this game, there's multiple ways of basically doing it. I think the normal average way that people are doing it right now isn't a wrong way, but really isn't the optimal way either. And that includes myself to a certain degree when I first started. And let me put it like this, okay? Before people get all bent out of shape about what I'm about to say, I want to explain, okay? When it comes to these videos that I make, this is from mistakes that I have made in this game, right? Let me grab a drink. I've made a lot of mistakes in this game. And these mistakes, I've looked at it and I say, well, damn, if I would have known this, I would have never done said thing. Or I would have done this instead better. So I'm basically like saying that in order to optimize properly, you know, these are the things that I'm doing, and it doesn't mean that everybody has to do it this way. And that includes team building. In team building, what you should be focusing on is not building your entire team. And what I mean by that is not shoving every single resource, every single echo that you go grind into every single one of your teams. So you should not be focusing just putting into, you know, your healer as well as your sub DPS. In all honesty, what you really want to focus on is your main DPS. Your main DPS is what's going to be the main character that should be on the screen majority of the time compared to anyone else. All we're really looking for in the subclass of DPS is an outro skill, such as Mortify's, you know, outro skill. His outro skill makes it to where, hey, my main DPS will have 38% more attachment, more damage deepening on his heavy attacks. When it comes to someone like, you know, my healer, her fucking job is to do what? Exactly, the fucking heal. Simple, easy, plain as day. And what you should be looking for in this game in particular, my personal opinion, is you should be building up your DPSs. So you should be going ahead and determining in your resonators who here, like Gian, Caltero, heck, probably Daygen. I gotta take a look. I don't know about a third one just yet. Sanhua, you know, Ling Yang. You should be looking at characters that are your main DPS characters. These are the characters that you should be putting the most effort into building. The remaining characters, like you'll use, such as Yanlin, you don't need to fully go ahead and, you know, come here and max out their entire, you know, skill tree. You don't need to come here and get a summon 6 Yinlin to support, you know, your cow. Your cow needs to be, you know, a summon 6 before your Yinlin. Because they aren't just going to be, like I said, you're looking at swapping. You're looking at coming in, do a little bit of damage with the character, and then swap back to your main DPS, and you let your main DPS do all of the hard work. he is the damage per second character. He's the one that's going to hit hard. You want him on the screen as much as possible compared to the rest of your cast or team in that regards. Nothing hard, nothing, stupid. And if you're looking at it with the adversary tower, which I haven't really focused on that, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really focused too much on that. I will be focusing on that here shortly because, we're Union level 49 going on to 50. That's going to leave us to get to our characters at level 80. At that point in time, that's when I'm going to go ahead and focus on, Tower of Adversary. But let's go take a look. Let's go ahead and teleport real quick. And the reason why we're saying this is that this allows you to go ahead and work in this, in the Abyss Tower and such like this. So what we really want to focusing is, and this was a great point because I'm not even going to take full credit on this because I was discussing this with a friend of mine who does this how he's doing it. And I was like, damn, you know what? Thinking about that. Yeah, I wish I would have done that. So I'm stealing basically his thought process, which is from Valk. But you see like how my Jinyan's a 0 right here. I can't use him no more. Can't use. If I go ahead, look, my Caltro, another DPS I can use. It shouldn't matter what the support does. Like, you should lift them up. You should put them better weapons. You should do what you can, but you shouldn't heavily focus on it. And voila, we got a whole nother team right here ready to go. If you want to go do the next Tower of Hazard floor 1 right here, and we can go ahead and work on that. Same applies for the next the Hazard Zone, our Echoing Tower. And it makes more sense that way because those characters, all we really care about is what is their outro skill that helps benefit our main DPS. Bazil here, she heals incoming character and team with her that activates an outro skill by 1.5% of her max HP every 3 seconds for 30 seconds. The heal character also has an all type damage amplified by 15.6 seconds. So like I would probably go healer, then I would go, into the next character, which would be Mortify. Mortify again, you just have your attack amplified by 38% for 46 or until they're switched off the field. That would go into Jinyan and then repeat the cycle. So you're looking at trying to make the game a little bit easier for yourself. You're trying to make it a little bit better. Why not just go ahead? Yeah. Like, I don't see nothing wrong with it. I think it's actually a brilliant idea. Just when you first start this game, don't focus on, structuring your entire team to full, like, oh man, I got to take all these team members and I got to get their skills and everything up, unless otherwise you're bored, you got nothing else better to do like I do. You've explored the map 100%. You've done all the quests. You've done everything there is to do so far and you're just grinding. Focus on going ahead and just work on your DPSs, work on 3 DPS that you want, and then work on what those what that sub DPS and that healer is going to be for that team. And walla bing, walla boom, you should be able to create yourself pretty much 2.5 teams technically to 3 teams. And you should be able to go through the Tower of Adversary over here. You should be able to go ahead and do what you need to do with the 3 teams in general for your cooldown purposes, and you should be good to go. Because remember, all we care about, and you don't even have to have you don't even have to have a healer on your team. It can be whatever you want for your thing. I just do a healer. I mean, technically speaking, we could do this for a team. She still amplifies my my outro skill, my ultimate skill by 38%. She's another good support. And she also heals my team. Here's another healer in a sense. She heals my team. I'm not going to try to pronounce her name. We shall refer to her as Jam from Guilty Gear because she has the same stance. She's a monk. She does chi. It's Jam, baby. So take with that what you want. Otherwise than that, have a good one. If you want maybe further explanations or stuff like that, let me know in the comments below. come to our live streams. We typically do them after 6 p.m. Central Time Zone at night, even though right now I'm kind of attached to solo leveling Arise. I do plan this weekend to be playing nothing but, you know, WutheringWaves, get to our level 50 Ascension, and go do a whole bunch of crap this weekend. All right. You guys have a good one. Take it easy, and I'll catch you on the flip side.